Welcome to Surprise Comics. This is Matt. Thanks for watching my first video. I decided to hop into this YouTube community and share some of the things I've been finding myself, and I hope you guys enjoy. And we'll start off with a comic book haul. I plan to do a bunch of other things also in the future. So we'll start off with this comic book here. This is X-Men Annual number 14, known for being the first appearance of Gambit. It's not the famous first appearance of Gambit, but it's the actual first appearance of Gambit. It's more of a cameo in this one, even though he does appear in several different panels. Next up, we got Batman number 638. This comic is famous for the reveal that the Red Hood, who first shows up in Batman 635, is actually Jason Todd. With all the speculation of Jason Todd and the success of the Arkham game, this comic book's gotten a little hot lately. I was able to pick this up at my local comic book shop for $2.50, so I got a pretty good bargain on that. Up next, we have Batman Night of Vengeance. This is a mini-series that went along with the Flashpoint storyline. This comic book was hot a few months ago. It's kind of cooled off. I got this for $4. This we see an alternate reality where Bruce Wayne was killed, and so Batman is actually his father, Thomas Wayne. He has a little bit different strategy, and in case you don't know much about it, his mother also survived and plays a key role in this comic as well. Here we have Titans number 1. This comic's gotten a little popular lately with speculation on Damien Dark being in Arrow this season coming up. This is his first appearance. It's still relatively cheap, but there is potential for growth depending on how the character's received on the show. Moving on, my next 6 books that I got as a lot in a eBay purchase. I paid $18 for all 6 books, so I got them for about cover price. I was able to get Teen Titans number 1. It's not a very valuable book, but it's a fun book to have in your collection. Deathstroke number 1. This is a Kyle Higgins one. There's actually another new 52 Deathstroke that came out after this one got canceled, around 20 issues or so. It's less popular and less valuable than the second one. We also have Green Lantern number 1. We got Sinestro there on the cover. This one's not the rare version with the teardrop error, but you can see some copies if you ever come across this book in the wild. If you look in this area of the page, there might be a little error there, and that one's actually a little more valuable. Next up, with all the attention the Red Hood's getting, it's nice to have a copy of Red Hood and the Outlaws number 1. This book actually had quite a bit of controversy when it came out because of the way Starfire's portrayed in it. Action Comics number 1. We see the Cape Crusader with a really short cape and jeans and boots on the cover. I don't know why they went in this direction, and I really don't understand why they're still going this direction, 40 some odd comics later. Grant Morrison, he love him or hate him, he always comes with a different approach to stuff. I'm just surprised this has lasted this long. And the last one from this haul is Flash number 1. It's one of my favorite Flash covers. It just pretty much says it all with the lightning and the Speed Force and everything else going on around it. So I got a pretty good deal on those. I'm glad to have them in my collection. Next up, I got this at a local comic book shop. These next few. This guy has a pretty nice shop. The only problem is he sells his comics just bagged, not boarded. And so almost every comic in his shop has little ticks along the spine that keeps them from being super high grade. But I was able to pull a few out of there last time I stopped by at really good prices. There are a little bit hotter books. This one I got for $2.40. This book is key or significant because this is the return of Wally West in the New 52, and now he's black, and that's how he's going to be on the Flash TV show. And so it's kind of like a first appearance, sort of, just a change in race, which seems to be all the rage, and changing genders and race and everything with your favorite characters. I don't seem to mind. Diversity is always a fun thing to have. I'm always willing to give it a shot. Next, we got Batgirl, number 35. I got this for $2 at that shop. It's the costume change, the new direction. It's really picked up popularity with this new style that they're doing. It's not necessarily my favorite thing, but it's a fun read. It switches it up a little bit from all the other Bat family books, a little bit lighter. I miss the Barbara Gordon, who's a little, is a lot more intelligent. She doesn't come off as being as intelligent as, with the photographic memory and everything else that she's famous for having. You don't really get that vibe from her, even though she is still solving crimes with her mind as much as anything else. This one I got for $3.20 at that shop. It's Batman Annual number 1. This is a retelling of the origin of Mr. Freeze. It's one of the, actually, in the New 52, it's probably one of the best stories that you'll come across. It's really well written, one of Scott Snyder's best. Next, we got Batman 655. This is the first appearance of Damian Wayne. It's just a cameo in this one. His first full appearance comes in the next issue, 656. But I think as far as collectability and speculation goes, this is the one to get. It's one of those things, what's more valuable, the cameo or the first appearance, or first full appearance? And this one seems to lean a little more towards the cameo. And next up, I got for $3.20 at that shop, Batman 567. This one's been picking up steam quite a bit lately. I've seen it going for $15 to $20 on eBay lately. I got it for $3.20. It's the first appearance of Cassandra Cain Batgirl, with the new Batman and Robin Eternal coming out. She's supposed to be a key character, so keep an eye on books like this. Might be good ones to invest in and flip in the near future. My last few books are probably the best books from this haul. This is a book I've been, as a Teen Titans fan, this is a book I've always kind of wanted, and I was glad I finally got it. This is Doom Patrol 99. I don't know if you can see too well, but it's probably one of the worst conditioned comic books you're going to see. It's just beat up all over the place. But I only had to pay $9 for it, so it's a good placeholder until I can get a nicer comic. And even in this condition online, you'll see it going for $40, $50. And I'll take that for $9 just to have it. Unfortunately, sometimes you get those really key books, and it's exciting to have them and display them and stuff. This one's really kind of one of the worst covers, and so it's kind of a downer that it's not as fun to display as a key book. Or it's like, what in the world is that? If you look through the pages and see Beast Boy, it's not the Beast Boy that we know and love nowadays. I also got Avengers number 80. I picked this up at my local comic shop for $16. It's not in the best shape, but at that price, it seemed like one I couldn't pass up on. Red Wolf. This is Red Wolf's first appearance. He's supposed to be playing a larger role in the Marvel Universe, coming up, getting his own solo series in the all new, all different, coming out next month. And so I thought this would be a good book to pick up and see if its character get more popular. Maybe, the way things are going, he may even get his own movie with all the talks of diversity and stuff. This is a character they don't have to change anything to, and still adds diversity to the Marvel Universe. Last one's actually 2 books. I was able to pick these up on a steal. I got 2 copies of Superman 204, the sketch version. They're in awesome shape. I'll probably be sending these into CGC, getting them graded to make sure these stay in this type of shape. That's my haul for this. I hope you enjoyed it. Share the video, like the video, subscribe. I hope to bring more in the future. And if you have any recommendation or comments about my delivery or stuff, I hope I didn't sound too nervous or too scattered during this video. And hopefully as I continue making more, I'll get better and better. Thanks for watching, and have a good time.